Well, speaking of Sony, they did drop a trailer today. It's going to hit the nostalgia notes, and it's definitely going to hit some kung fu fanatics in the right spots. They actually dropped Karate Kid. It seems like they snuck this one under the radar for real. They dropped Karate Kid Legend starring Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan, and we're gonna check this out right now.
Our traditions are rooted in history. Kung Fu, karate. The tree grows strong.
You knew Mr. Miyagi?
I did not come looking for Sensei Miyagi. I came looking for you. In life, you have only one question. Is it worth fighting for it? Or not? Lee means to me what you meant to Sensei Miyagi.
I'm doing this for all of us. Whatever it takes. Two branches. One tree.
Okay.
Off the rip, I'm going to tell you like this. That choreography looks pretty boss.
I mean, you've got Jackie Chan probably doing all the goddamn choreography. It better look
It does not look like it would be bad. It doesn't. Once again, this is hitting you're hitting the Cobra Kai fans, you're hitting the original fans of the original Karate Kid, and then you're hitting Jackie Chan fans. It's pretty wide net.
Well, the other remake of Karate Kid with
I was going to say, are we following that, or are we going? Is this original?
They're bringing it together.
Yeah. It's in the same universe.
It was like that wasn't a remake. It was supposed to just be a continuation of the story.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
You and everybody else.
I will say this. Let me put some of your doubts to rest. Just three of those. I just said three of those different fandoms. You're bound to hit a target on one of them.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to miss. And on top of that, we're not looking for a $1 billion film of that stature. Like especially if it's overseas. Oh shit. Especially overseas, Jackie Chan fans overseas. If it doesn't do as well as it's expected here, it'll damn sure do well overseas.
Yeah. I don't even know any other films he's been in the last even 10 years. I feel like he hasn't been in anything.
Yeah, he scaled back.
Jackie?
Jackie scaled back. A lot of stuff you see, if you see him in anything, it's like I don't want to say direct to video, but it might be direct to streaming.
Yeah,
so you gotta find some things, and he's been in a lot of times those films that he's in, they're good films.
Yeah,
like they're not done over here. They overseas Chinese films over there, they do extremely well. Like they just like, oh, it's Jackie Chan, we'll go. Oh, it's Jet Li, we'll go. Or it's Donnie Yen. Donnie Yen made a shit ton of movies.
Donnie Yen doesn't. Pardon me. He doesn't fuck around though. I feel like you kind of expect a little bit of Jackie Chan to have a little bit of comedy with it. I don't know how he's received when he's doing like comedies with us type of folk.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Americans in general, right? Especially Americans in general right now. I don't know if that's gonna hit over there the way that they hope. Not saying it's good or bad. It's a weird market over there. It's hard to get into.
It is they do have a very weird market. But when I was hearing about the Raid and the Raid 2 and all those type of films, they do extremely well in overseas markets, you know, and then we hear about it like maybe a year later, you know, because then they get dropped over here. You know, they'll start it off over. I wouldn't be surprised to say, okay, yeah, we're dropping this one over here. You're going to see a lot of promotion over there first, and then once it gets here, they'll be like, yeah, the hype is already real. It's Jackie Chan. It's the first thing that's gonna come to people's mind is Jackie Chan.
I forgot he's been doing mostly voice act. He was in Kung Fu Panda and he was Splinter in Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah. Yep.
So Jackie just ain't been doing a lot of the action stuff. But well, I'm trying to. So it's
not saying he couldn't, because you don't just drop that.
So the original movies, it's what Mr. Miyagi, and then Jackie is what Mr. Han.
Yeah.
And it's new. Okay, that's the part I was getting mixed up with earlier. But yeah, I keep forgetting Cobra Kai is like a follow up off of that. It's branched out into such its own thing the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
We got Blue Beetle actor wise out of Cobra Kai. So
Jolo Madureira, I want to say his name is
Jolo.
Yeah. And he's done surprisingly well enough that James Gunn said, "Hey, you still got a job, guy."
He didn't get the run he should have on Blue Beetle, but I'm hoping we see more of him just in other films. I think I'm kind of overwaiting for a whole solo film to see somebody again. But I'm curious if Jaden makes an appearance for this Karate Kid.
I wouldn't miss it. I mean, I'm not hating. I just wouldn't miss it.
He gave us one of the greatest memes. I hate it here.
Yeah, which I feel like he might be a little sensitive.
What?
He could be a little bit sensitive. I don't know what the Smiths are up to right now. I don't think he wants any spotlight on him at all.
I mean, it's possible. I'm not expecting a full on like acting or action performance. I just show what happened to the kid who grew up under.
You're right. So Patrick Newman he says too many modern kung fu films that have CGI. I agree. You want to know the last good kung fu action scenes I've seen over here was Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi, you know, which you guys are dropping the ball. I don't know why you haven't given us a 2 yet, but once again, I can watch that for the action scenes alone.
Just an update on the 10 rings in general. You use them to make Voltron in another universe. Do something.
Yeah, like you got a surefire hit. I mean, it was a hit when it came out. So what's the problem? You know, so
like it's just one of those things. Sony putting this out.
Yeah. I mean, they gotta hit the mark somewhere.
I mean, y'all got Game of the Year. It's just it's a trophy on a pile of bleeding red dollars that you have. I'm hoping. I don't want y'all to fail. Clearly, superheroes are not y'all thing.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Simu Liu. He did absolutely amazing in Shang-Chi, and even he said it. He says, "Hey, I'm ready for my sequel. Like, let's get this thing running already." You know, so.